Oh, welcome in, beautiful, beautiful souls. So, we have a new kind of reading going on. A little more focus on the cards so you guys can intuitively be guided to what messages are being displayed for you. So, we are currently entering into a new month, Taurus energy. I intend, I empower. The Lady of Communion is inviting you to reclaim your divine power source through intention. Are you motivated to carefully look at your intentions to align them with power source that lives in you? You energize whatever you place your attention on. Attention activates the energy field and intention activates the information field, which fulfills your intent. Are you clear and aligned with the power of the divine intent? If you can, in truth, say, I have laser clear awareness of the motivation behind my intent, you will magnetize and harmonize sovereign structures of form in the material world. So over here, Lady of Communion, you could be seeing bows. There's just a lot of sovereign energy that is being harmonized this month. And we all know Beltane in May is the union of the divine masculine and feminine. So that is, I'm going to read this and we'll get right into the cards. Holy beloved Lady of Communion, you are she who honors beauty and innocence in all life. May I feel my heart beating in sacred attunement with your heart, Gaia. Lady, I call on you to dissolve any shadows and distortions that I have found around power. Flood my entire being with the alchemically transmuting sacred frequencies of green and gold, rebalancing every cell in my body as I prepare for Hieros Gamos, the honoring and union of my divine feminine and sacred masculine within. I reclaim my sovereignty and authentic presence. I am in truth an androgynon, a powerful collective avatar. As a warrior of the gentle from the land of green in divine presence, do I now choose to be seen as a light bearer. I know that what serves the one serves all. I call forth your blessings with these words. I intend, I empower. So, there's a lot of intent going in. I know that we can want and desire things, but until we actually get to the root of our motivations for why, what feeling do we believe that it's going to give us? I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I want money, stability and access." But what would you do with that money if you write out a plan, if you create a vision board of what that money would go to? It does help magnetize that money to you in very unexpected ways if you're open to that. Now, if you if you create a box and you're like, "Oh, well, I'm only going to get money if I work this many hours or if I do this," then you're creating a box and it's limiting the way the universe can bring in these blessings. So keep that in mind whenever you're setting your intention for what you want to bring in. So we do have a small tarot deck here. We also have the Hecate path. We have the Starlight Frequencies, the Lumerian Star Child Oracle, the Divine or the Feminine Wisdom Oracle, the Dream Gate Oracle, and Remember Your Divinity. So we are going to go ahead and shuffle these out. Pink and green, the lower and higher heart chakras are going to be very significant for somebody. I feel like you're getting a lot of work done on your heart chakra center at this point. I don't know. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Hope you guys are doing wonderful and beautiful. I know it's been a while since I have posted. I've been going through a lot of changes myself and just dealing with what comes up, especially for my shadow. Okay, 2 came out for that one. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have been noticing huge changes in, whoa, Star Connection, Rainbow Child. You could resonate as being a rainbow child, or maybe you're seeing a lot of rainbows. That is definitely an indication of reaching new frequencies and getting access to new light spectrums. Interesting. Yeah, we are definitely entering into a new timeline, a new time space. I don't know if anybody else has been noticing very weird encounters or people that you knew from your past and you would bring something up and they have no recollection of that memory. It's actually pretty interesting. I have a cousin and I have a friend. They both ended up getting married, and I met up with them, and I was like, oh, do you remember this as a child? And we've talked about it before. And they had no idea what I was talking about. So has anybody else ever experienced this? Maybe somebody you grew up with and they you ran into them and you brought something up and they're like, oh, I don't remember that. It's almost like you're shifting into timelines where, you're at a higher frequency and you're retaining more memories than those who have chosen a different path. There's something about that. Ooh. Did I do that? Okay, Holy Spirit. Sorry about the moving camera as well. We're working with it. Ooh, there's another one flipped over. That is so weird. It is the Nine of Cups, but I'm not going to take it because I think that might have been from the last time I used this deck. And I just didn't notice it. So there's something that you're not going to notice. Okay, we will get one more. Also, malachite and danbarite are going to be really powerful crystals for somebody to be working with. And also moldavite. But I would only get moldavite if you are ready for those huge, transformative, wow, experiences. Inalia of the sea. Number 10. So you could be going through a lot of emotions at this time. I hear the tide is coming in. We just had a huge was it a supermoon? The new moon was okay. Yeah, this is timeless, but there was just a new moon. I saw something this morning about it being a supermoon. Something about a tide. I don't know. Expansive growth, number 8. Wow. You could be seeing a lot of references to snakes, sunflowers, or the infinity sign. Congratulations, man. You are experiencing an infinite loop of expansion. Ooh, powerful stuff here, guys. Lord of the Records, number 35. The archive of your soul information is open and ready for you to access. You can now align more deeply with your soul purpose. Wow, so you're getting access to your records, to these frequency. See, the records, music could be really significant. You could be receiving downloads from music, from the angels, from the angels of light that are retuning the planet at this time, that are assisting in the ascension. Your emotions could be very, very high. Going through this expansive growth and picking up on energies and timelines. It's almost like you're bringing back in soul fragments of yourself is what I'm seeing here. And it's going to expand this growth that you have been experiencing, but the emotions are going to be what you need to tune into and remember not to attach to them. Because you might be feeling emotions that need to be felt and moved through, not only for yourself, but for Gaia. Like we read at the very beginning, yeah, because Gaia has went through a lot of trauma. Gaia, our planet, is a living being, sentient being, who is awakening to the higher consciousness of the cosmos and being initiated into the galaxies and interdimensional... oh, that's not right. Not interdimensional. Well, yes, it is kind of interdimensional and extraterrestrial, but Gaia is being initiated into the Federation, basically, the Cosmic Federation, galactic federation, whatever you want to call it, because we've been in like quarantine. So we had to raise to a certain frequency in order for us to start getting some of this information, all of these records, what we're actually capable of, our potential, what your potential is. Rainbow Child still came out. So I am speaking to a rainbow child. You know what is so funny, and I didn't say it. I was looking at this with the 8 and the 35. I was like, oh, 8 goes into 35 5 times. And then here we go with 5. Rainbow Child. We will read some of these cards, whichever one I'm guided to read. And we have Patience. Number 13, the Divine Feminine number. Waiting with calmness. So you're being asked to wait and sit in these emotions. Let yourself feel them. Purple is really significant too. Okay. Let's keep going. Soothing waters. Guys, look at all this water. Intention. Clearing blockages. Energetic hygiene. Yeah, so this is all about spiritual hygiene, smoke cleansing, salt baths, setting intentions, speaking into your water. Intention. Come on, soothing waters. You can speak intentions into these waters. And with these emotions, it's really good. If you need help easing some kind of emotion, ask the water to assist you, okay? It is a living, it does have a living consciousness, and you can program water to do what you need it to do. If you need it to clear blockages, if you need it to boost your energy, ask it, and it will do so. Absorption, stay grounded. Yes, this is exactly what I was getting with this lightning, the sand. You are being given downloads at this time, very high vibrational downloads. So drinking a lot of water, staying grounded, staying calm. Yes, you are this rainbow child. We're going to read on this card. We also have 22. You could be a master number 22. You don't have to be, or that's just a significant number you're seeing a lot of, or 222. Yeah. I feel like your higher, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the Andromedians. That's interesting. Andromedians. You have some kind of help on the other side. Yeah, they're sending you something. It's like electricity and water. And it's like you know how to handle this, actually. Whether it's conscious in your mind yet, your unconscious knows. So maybe being aware of what you're interested in, what you're gravitating towards, what feels good for you, those are going to be indications for your of what your soul wants and yearns for. So if you've been really unclear about what that is, pay attention to how you feel and what you're attracted to, and ask some deeper questions, because this is going to expand your growth. Now the emotions could be very, very high. I mean, I see the tides really high, and also the trident is really significant. So like the three pure ones, or maybe you're getting all of your divine masculine in order. Ooh, and that kind of coincides with how we started this, with the empower and intend. A lot of intention. Intention is everything. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, your intention has been to grow, to expand, to learn more about yourself with the Lord of Records. It's like you're wanting to know where you come from so you know where you're going. But this is requiring a lot of patience. The Fool. Yep, a leap of faith. Not really knowing what is going to come next, but knowing that you're going to be okay and that you're up for an adventure of some sort. Page of Swords, yeah. So some kind of... Ooh, My bad. A stork could be really significant for somebody. And this is the Little Visions Tarot, if anybody's wanting. It was a gift with one of my decks. And then the Page of Swords. And we have these wings. So something about taking flight. This is all about watching, observing, researching, learning. So maybe there's something you're being asked to dive into. Take a leap of faith and go into these records. Dive in deep and see who you have been. Knight of Chalices. So Casanova energy. Very loving. I heard delivering love to the world. That is so cute. That is so cute. 155. It almost looks like the Loch Ness Monster there. That's funny. When you do approach these situations, what I'm seeing here is be very curious. Have this is like childlike wonder for me. The Fool, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Chalices. It's like you know how to move forward in love, but you're also very, very curious. You're willing to take chances and risks and go after things because, you know, the old chapter's like, I'm ready to pack up, or I'm ready to move on to my next lesson. And this could be internally or externally. Don't pick up and move. Remember, this is entertainment purposes only because, yeah, diving in deep to yourself to find out what your guidance is and what your soul is trying to pull you towards. So, with that said, I am going to read this first card with Emotions and Hecate. See what we have going on here. So, Inalia's cleansing waters can help you heal from trauma and clear out emotional baggage. Surrender anything that does not serve you to the depths, and don't look back. Work with this oceanic aspect through dreams, guided meditation, and intuition, exploring the untapped depths of your psyche. Beneath the tranquil surface of the ocean lies the tumultuous depths of feeling and emotion. Oops, sorry. Inalia is both free-flowing and crushing despair. Don't be afraid to get wet. Take a deep breath and dive into feeling. Yeah, what are the feelings that you've been experiencing that you don't want anymore? You do have a say. If you keep exploring them and keep holding on to them, then you're going to keep experiencing those emotions that you don't want. But when they come up and you're like, okay, I don't like this emotion, let's find out where it's coming from, or just give it a command that you don't want it anymore, and then allow the process to take place of it unearthing itself and coming to the surface so that you can deal with it with love and nurturing and grace. We don't want to deal with our emotions with like, no, you're bad, shame, guilt, you need to go back away and hide yourself. No, it's about looking at that emotion, finding out where it comes from, giving it loving, nurturing, and acceptance. Be like, okay, I understand why you are here, and it was necessary for you to exist, but I've got you now. I love you. We can get through this. I will protect you. I'm sorry I didn't before, but I'm here now. Yeah, clearing blockages. There's some kind of blockage. And you have downloads that are coming in. So make sure you are meditating. Going out in nature is really going to benefit you. Nature is healing, period. Go sit up against a tree. Set your intentions. I want anything that is blocking me to disappear. I want to deal with it in the most loving and graceful way. You know, you can give these things intentions and commands of how you want it to come in. Now, remember, if you are at a low frequency and you are asking for these things to come in, then they will manifest at the frequency you were at when you asked for them. Now, I know that can be a little disheartening, but just know it's gonna be healed and cleared one way or the other. I heard that not everybody can be at a high vibe when trying to clear out these blockages, and I can completely understand that. But it is important for you to ask for what you need so that it can come to you. Yeah, child. It's like your childlike wonder is trying to come out. Oh, and like from the records, you were always this rainbow child. It's like it didn't matter what your vessel or your avatar actually looked like. You always possessed this childlike wonder, and that's actually the energy of the divine. Interesting. Where are we at? 2102. Alrighty. I'm back. I said I grab something because I would like to read this. It's kind of funny how I'm just skipping straight to this one, but it's got to be for a reason. Otherwise, that's not how it goes down, right? Okay. So, unstoppable, new earth builder, multi-talented, miraculous alchemy, self-worth. So this card is related to the category of structure. I am divine spirit, unstoppable and co-creating heaven on earth. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I just heard some of your storylines are in alignment with Gaia's. So you guys are healing each other simultaneously. Whoa, that's so cool. Being a parent for a rainbow child. Ooh, so maybe you have a child. Do you know children that don't fit into the existing model of society? Are they too sensitive or too multidimensional for a linear focus? Attune to the rainbow frequency to receive guidance and encouragement. Imagine many different frequencies of color that form a beautiful palette, which they use to paint and manifest the new earth. You can recognize the rainbow frequency in a child when they are a multitasker. Their task is clear and constructive, to build the new earth. They are equipped with a strong heart and a multidimensional mind that can simplify and accelerate heaven on earth for the collective. If you are pregnant, let yourself be blessed with the rainbow frequency. Connect to your unborn child on the inner planes, to their rainbow light body, so that you are both nurtured by sacred frequencies. Again, there's that nurturing frequencies. Imagine you are sitting on a beautiful rainbow with your child next to you. They show you all the colors in the rainbow, such as the high vibrational rose red, the golden light particles from the sun, and the beautiful Lemurian turquoise. Do you feel overwhelmed with their spiritual abilities? Listen to the rainbow, for each color tells you how you can guide your child in different areas. The spring green connects you to nature, and the oceanic blue speaks about dolphins and whales. The indigo clears the way for the violet flame, a powerful color of transfiguration. Your child slides down the rainbow to start a physical journey on Earth to make the rainbow frequency available for everyone. They are unstoppable when they ride their rainbow, so don't try to block them with structures of older paradigms. And then they do have a meditation, but I am not going to get into that, and this is kind of long. So I am fully grounded in the new earth, heavenly vibrations. I express my loving truth in transformative ways that create new possibilities. I am immune to the magnets of the old paradigm. So that is what's being cleared out, is this old paradigm. And you're bringing an expansive growth from the records. Wow. Because the more we empty, the more we clear out, the more can come in. So you could have a child, or you just resonate with being a rainbow child and having access to all these different frequencies. And it's really important to be patient and stay grounded and have your intention set down clearly. What is your intention? Why do you want it? What do you believe it's going to bring you? The deeper you dive, the more you will find out your motives, which can save you time and headache. For sure. Alrighty, I think that is all I'm going to do for today. And to whoever this is, it's very... Oh, I just heard they want me to read this. Okay, fine. The ability to tolerate delay with ease and calmness. Patience paired with consistency is a miraculous recipe for success. Good things truly come to those who wait. Just wait. Trust that you are being guided and release any temptation to either rush the process or abandon whatever it is that you started. This card is a sign that you are on the right path. Trust your decision and know that in the end, all your efforts will be worthwhile. Your affirmation is everything comes to me at the right time. Yes, absolutely. Everything comes to you at the right time. Everything comes to you at the right time. Okay, soothing waters. Yeah, don't ask me, Spirit. I don't know. I am ready to replenish and recharge my life. I clear away all that blocks my happiness. So the message is this luminous key is now being offered as a gentle reminder to bless the waters in your life, as you are also made with this sacred life source. Next time you are immersed in water, bathing, or even drinking a glass of it, direct an intention into its elemental magic. Like a special ritual for you to enjoy, this mindful act may sound small, but with time it can add up into more replenished self-awareness. Water helps activate internal and external cleansing, and to charge it with an added dose of love can have very positive mood-boosting effects. Fill your cup with a visualization of what you'd like to clear away. As you wash or transmute this residue of your stressors, yes, let it enhance the flow of your happiness and creativity. Water has the power to retune our physical and mental states, reminding us that what we consume becomes a part of us, and every particle, intention, and energetic frequency. So I'm not gonna read that whole thing, but what I can say is that this is very, very true. Actually, today is Tuesday, and I started the Bashar 49-day daily ritual. It takes literally 20 seconds to complete each day's, and it's like for Monday, you do something, you say like 3 different things, and you hug yourself or you look in the mirror. I forgot. I think it's like the formula or something. I'm not completely sure. I did print everything out, and I have it on my counter so that when I go to the restroom and I wake up in the morning, I see it and I remind myself, okay, take a few seconds, stop and do this. So this morning, it's actually quite funny because it was my water. So you take a glass, or you sip some water, and afterwards you say, or no, it's before. I'm sorry, guys. This is my first week of, second week of completing this. So, you say a statement and then you take a drink. So it's almost like you're drinking your intentions. You're setting intentions into the water that's going onto your mouth, and then you're absorbing it within your being. So you could say, today I am calm and I am aware and I am full of love. And you know what I mean? And then you take a sip, and then you say something else, and then you take a sip of water. So whoever I'm talking to, I would start looking into these practices so that you're filling yourself with calm, patient, uplifting energy, and reminding yourself to stay grounded and connect with the earth, because you have something very interesting coming in, and it's almost like this is going to be very liberating for you, because it was like a piece of information that was missing, and you've been very, very patient. I can see you've been very, very patient, working through a lot of twists and turns and loops. All right, guys. I love you. Universe loves you. Everything's working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, I love you.